submission, one response. Now let's see how we can import the grade from this particular form. So what I have to do is I click on responses, and here you will be able to see the summary. And once you go to individual, you'll be able to see the response for this particular email ID. Now, the first question was, of course, automatically graded. The second question is one which I need to grade. Now, let's say after seeing the answer, I give the person 2 out of 4. After that, I click on save. And now I'm going to just release the score for this student. Now, when I click on release score, this particular student will be notified of his or her marks. And this is how this part of grading is complete. So the student knows what are his or her marks. But if I go to the teacher's part and I go back to my grade section, there I'll be able to see that there is this test 1, but those marks do not reflect here. So the student got 3 marks, but they do not show here. Now, to be able to automatically import these grades, what we need to do is we need to click on this particular test, and instead of now manually entering the marks here, what we can simply do is click on import grades. So this is the option right here. I click on import grades, and yes, I want to import. So now what's going to happen is it is going to fetch the marks from the response. So these are the marks. So there it was 3. And now if there were more students who would have turned in and who would have submitted, it will fill in or import the marks for all those students. And now what you just have to do is select the student, or let's just select for him. And since it's a draft now, we just click on return. So if there were more students, you could have selected all students and then just click on return. Once you do this, these marks will now be reflected in your gradebook. So when I go to my gradebook now, you'll be able to see that it shows 3. So with this, it is very easy to actually assign the marks using the responses of the quiz or the form, and then just use the import grades option to allow those marks to be reflected into the gradebook of the student. So this makes this task very, very easy. You do not need to manually fill in the marks again so that the marks appear here. So this is how the import grades tool works with quiz assignment and assignments with forms. Next, what we're going to see is how we can create weighted averages or weighted marks for the students based on different grade categories. So stay tuned.